Hello and welcome to My Security TV and our Tech and Sec Weekly. My name is Chris Cubbage. I'm the Executive Editor with My Security Media. Today we're joined by Seagate, Jeff Park, the ANZ Country Manager. They're going to be at the Security Exhibition and Conference booth H27 and with their partner ecosystem, and that's exactly what we're going to be discussing today with Jeff. Booth H27, Seagate, ANZ Country Manager. Jeff,
Hi.
Great to have you back.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Wonderful. Last year, we did a couple of interviews with you looking at Seagate and the Skyhawk hard drives. It's a fascinating area of video systems. Storage is everything, really, at the end of the day. And we're going to catch up in a couple of weeks, August 17 to 19 at the ICC in Sydney.
That's right, Chris. We're very excited to be taking part in the upcoming Security Exhibition and Conference. It's been a number of years that Seagate has been participating. Obviously, we couldn't do it for the last few years due to the COVID. This year, we've actually been preparing a lot internally, how to make the theme better, how to make the flow better, how to provide information that are relevant to the people coming in. So a few things we've done differently this year, Chris, is we're having a number of ecosystem partners in our booth to really demonstrate how the storage plays a vital role in the security industry, from the edge to the cloud to the enterprise level. So we have partners such as Hanwha, QNAP, TP-Link, Network Optics, and Vertiv, and a few more to really demonstrate how the storage plays a vital role in the security industry. We also will be having a number of cross-functional representatives from global team as well. So you will also have a chance to find out latest, greatest from our design teams, our product management team, as well as a local sales and marketing team.
Well, one of the things we wanted to touch on today was the product solutions. You mentioned Edge, Cloud and Enterprise, and you've also got Core. Maybe just talk us through what Seagate is actually doing with its hard drives as well, because the Skyhawks are built for AI. So you've got two different types of Skyhawks.
Yes, absolutely, Chris. We talked about Skyhawk and Skyhawk AI providing a robust storage solution for NVR. What you will see slightly different this year on top of the Skyhawk and Skyhawk AI solutions, we're going to be introducing Exos Cobalt. So Exos Cobalt is multi-petabyte self-healing block storage from Seagate. So this is extremely high-dense storage ready for the data center and edge environment. We have a number of private public cloud solution providers using Cobalt for backup digital contents, which provides a petabyte of storage. This comes in a 4U106 configuration, and using Exos 18 self-encryption for data security, you can get up to 1.9 petabyte in a 4U dense environment. Seagate also applies ADR, autonomous drive regeneration. So in case there's any sort of a downtime or faulty, instead of having an IT people intervene, it actually automatically corrects the drives, providing 5 nines availability.
What type of applications are you seeing these put in? I mean, there's a number of case studies that we can talk about, but the general sort of client profiles that are using this, particularly at petabyte level, right? So these are relatively large systems and also critical systems?
Absolutely. We had a very interesting Australian company named Aerometrix working with us recently. So Aerometrix is a public listed company specialized in aerial imaging, mapping, 3D modeling. Basically, it's a tech company in geospatial. Now, obviously, they came to us looking for affordable and scalable storage, but we were able to look at their existing solutions and come up with a much better, robust data storage solutions. So initially, Aerometrix was operating on 8 different storage sites. We were able to consolidate into 2, but increase the total capacity by 3-fold. At the same time, we were able to reduce the rack space by 1/5. Obviously, Chris, when we do that, we drastically reduce the TCO in terms of power consumption, air conditioning, but at the same time, the processing time went up. So the employees at Aerometrix and their clients were able to work more efficiently, having that future-proof concept in the data storage.
Now, talk us through the Genetec case studies that you got.
Yes, so Seagate has been a partner with a number of VMS software partners, including Genetec. So you can imagine Seagate having a multiple operation sites, including manufacturing in 2 countries, as well as over 20 sales operations and design centers. All these cameras that were monitoring were fragmented. We had over 5,005 cameras, including 360-degree cameras, thermal cameras, night vision cameras, as well as the visual tracing cameras. They were all independent. With the Genetec, we were able to use our 5U 84 SAN storage, but using their security center Omnicast to put all these 5,500 cameras into single uniform monitoring system. Now, this also delivers a 5.5 gigabytes per second write sequential and 7 gigabit per second reading sequential. So this really provides Seagate with a future-proofing, simpler to manage, but also improved uptime of our surveillance systems.
What type of process did the sort of the client and Genetec go through? Obviously, Seagate, you're known. In fact, I was looking at some specifications the other day, and I saw Seagate there as well. You're obviously leading in the market in this. There's, it's one of those things of it's a first choice, I suppose.
Well, Genetec and Seagate, and a lot of surveillance vendors, we do a lot of designs together, qualifications together, as well as customer qualifications together, because there are all these different building blocks that are required to have a unique solution that are meeting each customer's requirements. We typically find the customer's requirements can be vastly different, but at the same time, it is that deep understanding and the partnership that we have built with the VMS software partners, camera vendors, that we can provide a solution that the customers are looking for.
Well, hence that's why you've got about 7 ecosystem partners joining you, and we'll highlight the booth H27. I think you sort of mentioned this at the start, but what are some of the key attributes at the booth that the people attending the expo can be looking out for?
Absolutely, Chris. So I think the Seagate has been a sole pure storage solution provider in the security event for some time now. Now, our aim is to provide storage options available for the edge, cloud, and the enterprise. Now, it's very hard to visualize how the storage plays a part in these systems unless you have a network, unless you have cameras, unless you have a BMS to really articulate how the storage plays a vital role. We can provide a number of different guidance with rescue services, with storage architectures, power savings, and how to really build a robust storage option that will scale with the customer demand growth.
I think the other key aspect is the health checking, right? You mentioned the recovery, but those ongoing health monitoring is also a feature.
Absolutely. We've been also working with QNAP to provide a health management that are very unique to Seagate products. It's a great tool that you don't have to pay any additional subscription fee, but a lot of solution providers can use this feature to provide a remote support for their clients without going to their customer site. This is a great way to make sure your customers' systems are looked after 6 months of implementation or after 12 months after implementation.
Well, look, we're going to have more details in the show notes, but I think the key takeaway here is we'll see you in a couple of weeks at booth H27 at the Security Exhibition and Conference at the ICC in Sydney, and look forward to catching up in person for the first time after a few years. Jeff Park, ANZ Country Manager with Seagate.
Thanks, Chris.